Your Royal Highness, let me explain why we are particularly thrilled by your presence here today. Your concern for the environment, for our man-made heritage, and your questioning before many others of the blinkered use of science for commercial purposes, particularly in agriculture. All this has strong echoes in the thrust of Sikh teachings. Your Highness, we particularly welcome you for your comment on your wish to be considered a defender of faith. It was Guru Nanak who said, "The man who sees all religions as paths to God is truly religious." Your Royal Highness, may I invite you to address us, but first to receive a small token of our love and affection, the love and affection with which you're held in the entire Sikh community. I'd like to request Sardar Mahinder Singh, head of the Nishkam Sevak Jatha in Birmingham, to make the presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I say first of all, Sat Sri Akal. And may I also express my heartfelt thanks to Mr. Inderjit Singh for his extremely kind words, which I appreciate enormously, and to all of you for this splendid gift that you have given me, which I promise you will remind me of a very special occasion and will provide me with very happy memories for a long time to come. And if I may say so also, it really is a particular joy and above all an honor to be asked to join you all, even though it's only for a relatively short time, on this very special day for Sikhism. I have come to know your community over many years, both in Britain and in India, and I well remember visiting Amritsar back in 1980. In fact, I have particular memories of that occasion when a very large crowd of very friendly and welcoming Sikhs carried me bodily off my feet round the entire site of the Golden Temple. And I was very lucky indeed to find my shoes on my return. And then, ladies and gentlemen, almost 20 years later, I saw yet another side of Sikh life when I met a young football team at the Guru Nanak Sports Centre in Gravesend last year. And I could see that they were developing into very fine football players at that particular centre. And I have also developed a great respect over the years for many individual Sikhs, starting, I may say, with those with whom I once played polo in Jaipur, they wearing their turbans throughout, and me wearing a much stronger helmet. So my admiration for Sikhs grew by leaps and bounds on that occasion. I have also developed a great respect and admiration for your faith. Sikhism teaches, and Sikhs aspire to, tolerance, a willingness to stand up and be counted, a repudiation of discrimination on grounds of caste or race, the dignity of women, and the ideal of the saintly soldier who combines a resolve of steel with a saintly temperament. These values have, I think, a universal appeal. They spring from the formation of the Khalsa 300 years ago at the spring festival of Vaisakhi in 1699. So I have no doubt that the anniversary of that event deserves to be celebrated not only by Sikhs, but also by all of us who long to live in a saner world, where the truth is recognized of Guru Nanak's teaching that God's light pervades every creature and every creature is contained in this light. Now, this is only one of many celebrations taking place from Glasgow to the House of Commons and in the Midlands, where of course so many Sikhs live. But for me, since I'm only able to join you once, it is a particular pleasure that there are people from all over the country here today, and many young people too, some of whom I met in the corridor outside. Ladies and gentlemen, I've always believed that the spiritual dimension of a culture, or the absence of one, shows itself clearly through art. And I recently opened an exhibition, Treasures of the Sikh Kingdoms, at the Victoria and Albert Museum, which showed this creative side of Sikhism, the remarkable skills of your artists and craftsmen. It contained a number of pieces from the Royal Collection, and I suppose it is partly because I was lucky enough to be brought up surrounded by such exquisite objects that I have always had a fascination with the Indian subcontinent and with its history and its people, and also its great spiritual traditions. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to congratulate you most warmly and with all my heart on your special anniversary this year, and to say how very much I value your contribution, both as a community and as individuals, to the life of this country, and how delighted I am to see that this contribution is increasingly being recognized. Sikhs, I know, are renowned for their martial spirit, and I have great admiration for the part your forebears played in the British and British Indian armies. Today you play a different role as citizens of the United Kingdom, with a strong sense of community and civic responsibility. And I salute you for this too. And ladies and gentlemen, if I may say so, it is always a joy to visit your communities in this country and to receive such a kind and courteous welcome. In an age when so much seems to be fragmenting, Sikh communities provide us with a remarkable example of cohesion based on values that have been passed down to you from your ancestors. So I would urge you not to cast away your unique heritage and traditions in response to the siren voices of modernity and progress so loud in Britain today. The fact that you have them adds so much to the life of this country. And I should like, in concluding, to wish all of you the very, very best for the years ahead. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.